Day 4 of our cross-the-country trip begins right now in this very nice hotel room.
Very nice.
Yeah, actually, it did a really good job of serving its purpose. How'd you sleep last night, buddy?
Pretty great.
Yeah. It's nice being in a bed, isn't it?
It is very nice.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm very thankful for that.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, and I think, guys, I don't know if we could do it sleeping in the car when it's 98 degrees outside.
Yeah, it's hot, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's possible we may have to get another hotel room tonight because, gosh, like Ira said, it's way too hot. Last night I was just sitting outside on a rock watching the lightning storm, and it is hot. It had to have been 95 last night. Today we are heading to Area 51. Then we are going to travel south down into California and begin our trip back. Gosh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys, we are now on the road to Vegas.
Yes, sir.
Interstate 15. We're not big fans of the interstate. The truth is, when you take the interstate, it really limits what you get to see for numerous reasons. The main one is that you really have to focus on this thing.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there were several stretches, about 100 miles in length, where I was only able to focus on the road.
Right.
Especially when there was so much traffic.
Yeah.
In certain areas, there really was no other option.
Right.
Yeah, so it wasn't until like we were almost here that I was able to kind of like, okay, look around for just a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, wow, everything has changed.
Where we come from, like, usually the highest speed on an interstate is like 65. Anything over 55 miles an hour, and I actually feel a little bit uncomfortable doing it because, well, in our area,
55.
yeah, wow, that house burned down.
Wow. Golly.
I wonder if that was because of the lightning last night.
Maybe.
Yeah,
That's wild.
that thunderstorm last night rocked and rolled. Eventually, it got right on top of us.
That really sucks.
Yeah, that does. You know, it's like out here in the desert with thunderstorms like that, the biggest threat comes from the lightning, but not in the way that you would expect, not getting struck, but from starting fires. So, I mean, we saw the remnants of a fire that those guys were putting out on the way into the city. I'd bet money, I think it's a logical bet, that house burned down because it was struck by lightning.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I can't wait to see what's right around the corner.
No doubt, man.
Yeah,
Me too.
Area 51! Woohoo! Gosh, this is gonna be awesome.
Arizona!
Arizona! Yes! That's awesome. That was quick.
Yeah, that's one of the great things about traveling 15.
Right.
Yep. Tap
Fly
into
through.
Arizona, and then skirt off to Nevada.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Down to California.
Oh yeah.
All in one day.
Oh yes.
Today's going to be a busy day, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. It will be.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, man. I really want to come back to Utah at some point in time and hike. There were so many trails everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Everywhere. In these mountains, man, gosh, I just couldn't imagine being on top of one.
Yeah.
But I want to be.
Yeah.
One day. One day. We are now in Nevada.
It's time to gamble, pal. I'm gonna pull over.
Go to the
Continue
casino.
on Area 51.
I'll gamble and make us some money, man.
Okay, dude.
Yeah. You know, the thing is, I've never gambled in my entire life. Have you?
I have.
Have you? Mm-hmm. I guess when you came out to Vegas for whatever, right?
Yeah.
Win anything?
I started off with a $100 chip.
Yeah.
And I had squandered it until I had $5 left.
Yeah.
And we had stopped at this restaurant, and as we were walking out, they had like one of the little machines where you throw like a couple dollars in and you pull the crank, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
I'm too tired to tell you. Anyways, I threw in my last $5 and I won my $100 back.
What?
Yeah, and I was like, that is it. I broke even. I'm good to go.
Now, my brother here, he's been to lovely, wholesome Las Vegas before.
Oh yes.
And he was just telling me kind of about the prostitute situation, because I had asked him, I was like, you've been there. Did you happen to see any beautiful women?
Yeah.
Of course, that's my question. But yeah, so he was starting to tell me a little bit about it, and I think it's pretty interesting. I think you guys would like to hear about it.
Yeah, so as you're walking around, you will see some ladies of the night or whatever, and they are beautiful, some of them anyways. But you also will encounter like these gentlemen that have what appear to be playing cards, and on the cards will be images of like these escorts or prostitutes or whatever, and there'll be like naked images on them showing them doing like various things, along with the telephone number so that you can call and reserve an evening with them. And so yeah, as you're walking, you'll hear like clack, clack, clack as they're messing around with the cards, clacking them together or whatever. And they'll ask you, hey, do you want one? And several times we would just say, no thanks. And they would like just launch them at us. We had piles of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so like a few people, they had stopped at like some of the souvenir shops and bought some things. And they were like carrying bags. And by the time that we had walked a few blocks and made it back to our hotel, like those bags were filled with those cards.
Nudie cards.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's pretty funny.
This here is the Moab River Indian Reservation. I wonder how the laws change when you're driving through an Indian reservation.
Well, when Mom was a kid, like their bus route would have them going over an Indian reservation.
Right.
And she would say that as soon as they crossed over, the bus driver would say, smoke them if you got them. And so like all of these kids would start firing up and start smoking. But then once they exited the Indian reservation, then they had to throw it out. Yep.
That's crazy, isn't it? That'll be exit number 52, my bro.
All right, my friend.
Yes, we are in Las Vegas.
That's correct.
Gosh, this place is huge.
Oh yeah, but it looks like our route is going to have us kind of skirting around it.
Excellent. Yeah, so we're leaving Vegas now, and my brother here, he had a good idea. Check out some of the news headlines for the area and see what's going on. And it sounds like 7 people were involved in a fight yesterday. Interesting.
Yeah.
It says Hillary Clinton will have a rally here on Thursday. And I don't know about you, bro, but I'm glad we won't be here for that.
Oh man, I'm so disappointed, pal.
Oh, yeah. We're doomed. Let's see. An inmate has gone missing from a work crew in Vegas. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Don't pick up any hitchhikers, I guess.
Yeah.
Gosh. Clinton.
I know. That's probably why he escaped.
Yeah, he probably wanted to get out of here before she showed up.
I don't want anything to do with this.
Yeah. She's the biggest criminal of them all.
Yeah, I'll take my chances over there somewhere.
You'd rather run out in the desert than have her even in the city.
Yeah.
This is interesting. From July 28th, a mysterious light streaks over Las Vegas skies, sparking UFO theories. That's interesting considering the fact that we're going to Area 51.
Yeah. So, Luke,
Yes.
have you discussed like your stance on unidentified flying objects?
Not really.
Yeah.
I mean, I've kind of shared with everybody like our experiences when we were a kid.
Right.
And, like the lights in the skies.
Sure.
Yeah, and just for anybody who doesn't know this, when we were kids, we would have to get on the school bus super bloody early.
Yeah, they had changed up our route at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah, during high school.
Right.
Yeah, so they had us like hopping on the bus around 5:30 in the morning and then bouncing all over the county.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like we would get out so early for the bus, it'd be pitch black. You have this amazing view of the sky.
Yeah.
And we would just lay down on the road and look at the stars. Yeah, this one morning, there was like 2 stars, lights in the sky, and they were just like doing figure 8s and flying crazy fast all over the place.
Oh yeah, zigzagging across the sky.
Yeah.
Yeah, zoom over to one edge, stop, zoom across to the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No aircraft can do that. It was amazing.
Yeah.
It looked like stars doing it. For myself, that's the only UFO experience that I've had.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything else in the sky that I could say, okay, that was an unidentified flying object.
Yeah. I've seen a few in my neighborhood. Yeah, and, there's been several times where I've been running at night around the neighborhood.
Right.
Yeah, and I've seen like really odd lights that would just take off zooming, across the sky.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I have no idea what it was.
Gotcha. So what about you all? Have you guys seen anything, experienced anything?
Yeah, I would love to hear about that.
Yeah, drop down in the comments so we can read them. Sharknado chews through the scenery in Las Vegas. I don't even know what that means, really.
I take it there's going to be another Sharknado movie. Maybe they're filming it here?
Oh, okay. I never even saw the first one.
I did.
You loved it.
At work, you know, every Friday we would have what we called the super secret power lunch. And we would race down to the cafeteria, grab food, and then book a meeting room.
Yeah.
And then on the projector, we would watch all sorts of movies.
Wow.
Yeah, and Sharknado was one of them. We didn't finish it,
Right.
you know, but it was pretty entertaining, just because how ludicrous it really was. You know, and I think also, like, movies like that, you have to be in the right frame of mind, and you have to be around the right people to enjoy it.
Right.
Yeah, so having a group of people that's like-minded,
Yeah.
we were ripping into that the entire time.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, see, we watched Sharknado and another classic, Thanksgiving. I highly recommend it.
Wow, that sounds like a Red Letter Media
Yeah,
movie to review.
no doubt, huh? Yeah, pretty
Which those guys are really funny, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they are.
Bail was set for a Pokemon Go shootout suspect.
Wow.
People are shooting each other over Pokemon Go. And now, what is the name of the road that we're going to?
We are going to Groom Lake Road.
Okay.
Yeah, which I believe will hop on the extraterrestrial highway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not entirely certain. The directions to this area are really hit and miss. Yeah, so there's I guess there's a couple entrances to this base.
Yeah.
And we're going to the back entrance. Yeah, where, like, in the photos at least, you see like the white trucks parked up on the hill and whatever.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not entirely certain where we're going to end up, but it should be an experience.
Yeah. Sounds great.
Yep.
Can't wait.
Yep.
Woohoo! We're driving through a small little town called Goldfield.
Oh, yes.
You can tell, like, at one point in time, it was a major gold mining operation. But, yeah, it's seen better days. What do you think?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of old houses and stuff. Everything looks boarded up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's mines everywhere. As we were going through that town there, we noticed that there was a hotel. And Ira brought it up. He's like, Goldfield Hotel sounds familiar. And it is from an episode of Ghost Adventures. Pretty interesting, isn't it?
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it says Zach, Nick, and Aaron returned to Goldfield. Maybe they've been here more than once.
Yeah.
Nevada, to investigate the site of some of the most memorable haunts. But sadly, that show's fake, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the main guys, I guess he got fired or quit or whatever, but then he went on to say that the Travel Channel basically forced them to fake the heck out of that show. So, probably none of it's real. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
But anyway, yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Just cruising along. Like,
Yeah,
hey.
we just find that. Hey, what do you know?
Good God! Man, that's been the longest drive.
Oh.
And guess what? It's not even halfway over. Folks, we have made it. Not quite to Area 51, that's right around the corner, but take a look at this.
Oh, yes. Here we are. Rachel, Nevada. The extraterrestrial highway. Ira, that's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, man, that is awesome.
Woo!
Bernie Sanders sticker.
Oh, Bernie Sanders sold his soul. That was an interesting interesting experience heading out towards Area 51.
Yeah.
Like we had taken the dirt road, the gravel road, to head out to basically the gate where it says you can't go any further, and we were meted by like the camo dudes in the white truck, and they basically told us that we had no business being out there,
Pretty much,
and we should turn around now. So that's exactly what we did. We're now back onto something or other.
Right.
Yeah, the extraterrestrial highway heading back towards Las Vegas. Sin City. I mean, we got to see the camo dudes. We got to see that white truck of theirs. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
Mission accomplished. We have been out here for bloody ever. I am sick and tired of Nevada.
Oh, I am ready to say goodbye.
Yeah.
Yep. Like, how many people get to visit and experience the extraterrestrial highway?
Yeah. Yeah. How many people get to talk to the camo dudes? Which I believe they're a private contractor, which handles
Yeah,
all the
kind of
security.
like Blackwater or something.
Something like that. I've heard that it's like a private contractor. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. On to the next.
On to the next, good buddy. We got about 2.5 hours before Vegas.
Then on to California.
Well, we are now in the heart of Las Vegas. We're driving through the downtown portion on Highway 93. And this is a true pleasure. The roads are really good. The traffic's pretty light.
And we're not stressed out.
Not at all. Yeah, we're loving it. How are you really doing, brother?
Tensed. Very tense.
Right.
Yeah, I'm doing everything I can to stay focused.
Yes, you're doing fantastic, man.
Thanks.
Yes. Vegas. No bueno. That's not good.
It's definitely not for us.
Enough for us. It's time for us to go back home.
Maybe it'd be one thing to go on like some sort of tour where you can like hop aboard a bus and take you all over the place and you can visit various things.
Right.
Yeah, but just passing through, yeah, it's not very much fun.
Yeah, exactly. But you know, it's like you figure that there's more people on this road right now that live in our entire town.
Oh yeah.
Consider that. Like today, we've seen some really cool stuff.
So-
Predator drones, that was really cool. Coming into town, we saw fighter jets fly overhead.
Yeah, 3 of them.
Yeah, we saw an Abrams tank on the side of the road at one point. The cool experience there at Area 51.
Yeah. I'll never forget that.
Just like, I didn't even think about pulling out the camera. It's like, I know for a fact that these guys do not want to be filmed. I've seen other videos on YouTube, and like, yeah, I've seen them like go after people's cameras and stuff, so, yeah, whatever.
Oh, yeah. Imagine if the camera was taken.
Oh, yeah.
There goes your trip video.
So, yes, we are getting out of Las Vegas right now.
Oh, people are driving so poorly.
Yes. I'm sure they're used to it and they love this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, the speed limit is 65. It's funny, they're all doing like 80 and every vehicle is smashed all to hell. Let's get out of here. Gosh. Welcome to California. That's exactly where we're at. And all, like right at the state line. The road goes from amazing to crap.
It's pretty hilarious.
Wow. Yeah, this is pretty terrible.
Yeah. Aye. Well, hey, Luke, welcome to California.
Hey, thank you, my friend.
Yeah.
It's good to be back. It's been a while.
Yep, this is your second time visiting the
It
state?
sure is.
Yeah.
Went to San Francisco, cruised up and down Highway 1, went to Monterey and all sorts of stuff, Redwood
Nice.
Forest. Had a good old time.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yep.
Beautiful. It had some crazy experiences in San Francisco.
Yep.
Yeah. With like people offering us drugs and women and just crazy.
Yeah.
It was just crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. Have you ever been to, well, I know you've been to California. Have you ever been to San Francisco?
I have not.
No.
Nope.
Where you been?
Let's see, San Bernardino, Lake Arrowhead,
Right.
Palm Springs.
Yeah.
San Jacinto State Park.
Right.
Yeah, I was originally going to Disney, but I was food poisoned at Lake Arrowhead.
Gosh.
Yeah, and spent the remainder of the vacation week with my grandparents.
Right.
Yeah, on my wife's side. Anyway, so they were kind enough to take care of me as I was like barfing from both ends.
Right.
Like so ill, I was hallucinating.
God.
Yeah, and so my family, they just went on without me. I stayed there.
Right.
Yeah, for several days. It was very, very interesting.
Oh man, nothing is worse than getting sick on your trip, being poisoned.
I don't remember the last time I was so sick.
Yeah, I know that, man.
Makes for a great tale, though.
We are glad to be out of Nevada.
Yes.
Yeah, it was beautiful in its own way, but I'm ready to be out.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Not that this is much different, to be honest, but it will change.
Oh, yeah. It won't be long now. It will be heading east.
Right.
Yep, so... Yeah, before long, we'll start seeing trees.
Yeah.
All that good stuff. Yeah.
We have just encountered some flooding, and we're about to drive through this. Alright, man.
Ready, Freddy?
Ready, Freddy. Nothing you can do to avoid it, just drive through the middle.
Yeah. Wow, interesting.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah. Man, that was that thunderstorm, man, that we've
Yeah.
been watching for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the water will be the least deep on his side.
Yep. What do I smell?
That's crazy. Okay. Wow. And that's what happens when you get thunderstorms in the desert. That water does not sink into the ground, it rolls. Woo!
Yeah.
Awesome, man.
No doubt.
Arizona! Now, it wasn't that long ago when we were driving through the Grand Canyon.
When was that?
Yes, when was it?
Like 10 hours ago.
Oh, yeah, just the other day.
Yeah.
Gosh, we have been all over the place.
Yes, we have.
Yeah. And instead of going to the Grand Canyon, we drove down to the bottom and went through it. That's what we did.
Yep.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is. Woo.
As is I-40 so far.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
This has been so peaceful.
Yeah.
I count 4 cars behind us, and they're
Way
half a
off.
mile back.
Can't beat that.
This guy's going 58 miles an hour.
Right.
I'm going 58 miles an hour. The speed limit's 70. It's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Brother.
Yo,
How you feeling, man?
tired but good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we made some serious progress today.
Serious progress.
Yeah, after messing around in the desert for countless hours.
We have fully explored Nevada.
Oh, yeah.
Inside and out. We've been everywhere that state has to offer. Well, folks, this wraps up part 4 of our cross-country adventure. Thank you all so much for staying with us, for hopefully enjoying the trip with us. Part 5 is coming up. Everybody take care, strength and honor. Good night.
Good night.